There you go, folks. Ba-da-ba-ba. Referencing unknown database field goal cost. Alright. Oh, it looks like my abilities have a gold cost now. That must be a bug. I was trying to put that in there earlier. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. Let's go to a map. I was trying to make a map the other night. Maybe we'll continue it right now. Because you know what makes Warcraft great for being reforged is the fact that you can always just make the first thing that comes to your mind. It's pretty good. Oh, I was on my other account. Okay, never mind. That's too much work. Let's just make something right now. Map I wanted was on my other account. Let's use a different tile set. Let's go to the Barrens. Let's do some Barrens. Here we go. That's a pretty nice Barrens dirt, right? We're gonna make a Barrens map. It's been a while since I was in the Barrens. Barrens. Yeah, that's right. Barrens. Here you go. What a barren place to be. I don't really know which of these is the best either of these tiles. These look different than I remember them. So let's just go to... Oh, there's Summer Tree Wall. That's pretty good. But I think we want Barrens Tree Wall. How does that look like? It's like that. That doesn't look quite right. It does not look quite right. Let's try to fix that one. I think if we go to Destructibles, Barrens Tree Wall, we should be able to set this to whatever was in the thing I loaded here. So that should be doodads terrain. Barrens underscore tree is what we want. Thank you. Barrens underscore tree. Hopefully, maybe, yes, no. Barrens underscore tree. Yeah, it is. Right there. There we go. That's the Barrens. That is not the Barrens tree. Sorry. Yeah, here we go. The Barrens tree, which doesn't apparently preview, but it looks pretty good when I place it. So we're just gonna place some Barrens trees around here. What I'm doing here is a while ago, right? I just downloaded a copy of the beta, and then I just shoved it all in a folder so I could play in the editor with it on patch 130 because, you know, why not? Seems like a fun thing to do. Here we go. Here's our little Barrens adventure. This is already looking up. I like this. This looks pretty good here. Let's try some doodads here and see what we got in like environment. Cactus. This is about all the same. What is that? That is not anything. That's like a corrupted file right there. It's a corrupted geyser. Rock spires? I feel like that's different than they used to look. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of neat. Let's use some of them. I don't know. I could be wrong, but to me, I feel like these rock spires look a little bit different than I thought they did. So that seems creative enough, right? We'll put some of these little guys in. Basically, the beta is like a whole different game, so I get to have my own Warcraft Unforged if I play this little beta game. Just because, I mean, it's literally just like, you just Google like Warcraft beta or whatever, right? You can just download that. It's one of the things that makes Warcraft great, right? Is, I mean, even if you run this engine with different models and different terrains, like, it's a good engine, right? You just start drawing stuff and it just kind of comes together. Here you go. Here's like a ruins curved wall. Ruined chunk. Looks pretty cool too. That might actually be out of the original game, I think. I don't know. Here you go. Yeah. Ruined wall, ruined chunk. Seems legit to me. This actually doesn't really make much sense, does it? I should put all the ruined chunks together. That there's some kind of structure. That makes sense. We'll put some kind of structure over here that all just kind of got ruined up together. That would make sense for these two. Maybe this one over here is another structure, actually, hiding behind whatever this is. Let's see if we got any unique props going on. Oh, that looks. I think that might be normal. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember a torrent head on it though. It seems kind of unique. So let's put some of those in there. It looks like it's a centaur totem, so let's put in some centaurs. Barrens. What do we got? We got some centaurs right there. Is a centaur. Right there is a centaur. Yeah, let's make them neutral hostile. This sounds pretty good. We got some centaurs guarding the totems. And you know what? They're probably going to have a little bit of like dirt stuff under them, right? Seems like that makes sense to me. We put in a little bit of centaur rocks for their little centaur rock path going on there. Maybe a little of that too. Little of this, a little of that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty fascinating. Looks like we got bats, birds. We put in bats or do we put in birds? I don't know. Some of those bats don't look the same to me. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, they're probably the same right there. Alright, we'll put in some bats. It doesn't really quite make sense, but you know, why not? This thing always kind of caught my eye of how interesting it was that it looked different. So we'll give one of those to the centaurs over there. They've got their own little business going on. It seems pretty good. Let's see, put that down. That's pretty good. Yeah, just right like that. So the next thing is we want to try to see if we can find other cool things to put in. I was wondering if is that any different? No, it's probably the same as it is everywhere. Yeah, so I guess it looks like we just had environment. I don't know if we have anything else that's unique on the Barrens. How about water? Let's try some Barrens water. We'll see if that looks the same. This cliff. Oh, this cliff did not load correctly. This did not load correctly at all. Interesting. Neither of our cliffs actually loaded correctly. I don't really know why that would be. They must not have had the same cliff back in the old end days. Yeah, must not have at all. Well, in that case, we'll have to use Plan B. We'll put water, and then we'll uncliff it, and then we can put in just a little water hole over here. You know, something like that. Probably gonna have some dirt at the bottom of it, because that seems like, you know, water's gonna loosen it up a little bit where the water is. We probably need some more trees too. Let's go back to trees and put some of these in up here. Yeah. Which actually, I suppose it's reasonable for me to think that these Barrens trees would probably actually be growing on like some Barrensy grass kind of stuff. So we'll put some of that in here too. Seems like that makes sense. We'll get just a little bit of grass. That'll be good, just right like that. So we got a little bit of grass in there. We got our Barrens trees, and yeah, it's starting to look pretty unique. I'm starting to wonder, just in the back of my mind. I will put a little one of these barricades down. Why not? If I look through these other folders, what else do we have in the Barrens? I actually don't remember. Centaur Totem, Tauren Totem. Got Spires, Crater, Rock Pillar. I don't really know if those are the same. Ruined Curved Wall, Chunk, Building, Arch. Ruined Arch. Let's try Ruined Arch. Let's try Barrens Archway. So for that, we just find the one that says Barrens on it, right? Or something like that. Fellwood, Sunken Ruin, Dungeon, Sunken Ruins. Fellwood. Guess there isn't a Barrens one. Curious, I thought maybe there was. Archway Natural? Okay, what's the archway that I saw on the Barrens? I thought I saw one. Maybe I didn't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ruined Arch. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that one last time. Let's put that down. There we go. Some Ruined Arch. I guess it's just included in there, isn't it? I kind of thought it was just a model file I had to go pick up, but no, it's like included 100%. Along with, I think this rock archway is more modern. I don't think that's the same one. Ruined Curved Wall. Ruined Chunk. Okay, Ruined Arch. It's pretty neat, actually. Yeah, there we go. Ruined arches around the little water hole. So why not? Somebody's been there. They've been the water hole. Put some cactuses too. I'm pretty sure this is just like frozen throne cactus or something, but you know, why not? Maybe some of these rock pillars around. Yeah, maybe the rock pillars are up here. There's some other creature that pillared up some of these rocks for us. I always like how in this version the time of day has like drastic effects upon the color of the world environment. I always just thought that was fun. Let's make a custom black citadel that doesn't emit blight. That's like called Temple of Evils, just for fun. Because I feel like that would kind of, you know, like when it's all a dirt world, or you get tired of just too much dirt. At some point, you gotta have yourself the Temple of Evils out here that you have to beat up in the dirt, which is of course going to be owned by the orange player because we're in the dirt, and that one's going to have some like Barrens trees around it. Yeah, like that. I wonder. I guess I can't do Barrens canopy tree, can I? I was kind of wishing I could do like Barrens canopy tree, but I don't think that's available. I wonder what Barrens blight looks like. Oh, that looks like Barrens blight. Maybe we'll put a little of that in. Sure. These trees. Oh, these trees don't seem to have a blight replacement. Is that true? Visible textures, Barrens tree. Yes, they do. They're just not loading correctly today. That's what's happening. Destructibles, Barrens tree. Visible textures, Barrens tree, Barrens tree. Yeah? Yeah, it is. Well, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I need to turn off the lightweight model file settings. So it doesn't really explain blighted trees not showing blight. Let's try it. Let's try it in game. Let's save this map as Barrens Adventure. Well, let's give it a different name. Let's call it the Desert Adventure. Desert Adventure. Cool. There we go. Desert Adventure. And we probably want to have some of these round rocks too. So we probably want to have a hero in our desert adventure. So I don't know who is like native to the desert. Also, I'm starting to realize these things look like they should be surrounded by yellow grass. So let's just put a little of that in there. Just kind of out of the blue there. Just a little bit of yellow grass. You know, nothing fancy. Just kind of like, why not? I'll put a bit of yellow grass down here too. But yeah, I would like to know actually. I would like to know a lot of things. Alright, that's not what I had. Maybe if I do that. Oh, that looks like the Barrens. There you go. That looks like the Barrens. But I did get distracted. I was thinking about why my trees didn't show blight. So let's try it in game. Let's do that. But then I need a hero, which I don't know what hero to give me. So, what do you think? A paladin? Let's try a paladin. Let me do that. A human hero? Well, give me a paladin. Alright, great.
Let me face the devil. For my people.
Oh, this is
It shall be done. For my people.
I fixed this actually this past weekend. There's a bug in my code that caused the paladin's head to get a little short like that.
For my people.
It was a dumb bug. Now it's fixed, but it wasn't fixed when I built this repository. So here's the Temple of Evils right there. It looks like its portrait was ruined too. That still doesn't explain why these trees are totally unaffected by blight. That's really curious. It's really something else. I don't know why. I'm just kind of enjoying the Barrens aesthetic. The aesthetic I haven't seen before, right? I always played the other one. Well, what if I blight them deliberately? Oh. They don't look any different. Well, that would do it. They do not appear to look any different. Unless I am mistaken. I'm not seeing a particular difference there. I don't know if that means that they use a different replaceable ID. We could confirm. We could confirm they're replaceable. I mean, it's probably the same as the other trees, right? Oh, it is. It was switched. We got to switch it back. It was switched. Now we'll switch back. That didn't fix it either, did it? Well, all right. We can figure out what that ID is. I just have to go to this program and then just go to let's see, program file, Warcraft. And we'll just take ourselves. Have an interesting little look at this guy. Let's see. Replaceable textures. Barrens tree. Actually, I changed my mind. Rather than placeable textures, let's go to the one in the doodads. Doodads, Barrens. Uh, Terrain. Oh, we have Barrens rock wall. We need to get some of that. We need to get some of that. Okay, yeah. So we'll get that. But first, I'm trying to go to the tree, and I'm just forgetting where I'm going really carelessly here. Because of course it's terrain. And it's a little bit late at night, so let me just drag this over here. Check out Barrens Tree 0. What's your replaceable ID? It isn't. That's the problem. Okay. Okay. So yeah, these models just don't have a replaceable ID. That's fine. Cool. So there you go. There's a Barrens Tree for you. Looking spiffy. And again, we see the time of day is giving us some interesting environmental effects. Yeah, look at that. Hmm. So that's kind of fun. Looking kind of great. But it does seem like over here in the Barrens, we probably want to have some of those rock walls, right? So to get that, we got to just go to Barrens Tree Wall. We'll just copy it. We'll just call it Barrens Rock Wall. Really? That seems like that usually works. And then we'll just have doodads, Barrens, rocks, Barrens, rock wall. I do not think I spelled that right. Nope, not correct. Barrens, rocks. Oh. It's Barrens terrain, Barrens rock wall, Barrens rock wall. Wasn't in the rocks folder. That was it all along. Here we go. This gets us the rock wall. So we're going to give ourselves a rock wall. But this has, it's an editor bug, right? You can't reference a model with variation. So we just have to delete that and export the settings to ASDF and then open ASDF right here, W3B file and notepad. And we go to rock wall. We go right here to where it says MDL and we turn on the insert key and we just type in wall. And then we turn that back off. That'll do it right there. The editor is capable of understanding the custom doodad we want. It's just not capable of making it. So we do that. We import ASDF right back in. And now we have Barrens rock wall with 10 variations. So let's go get some of that. Barrens rock wall right here. So this one's kind of an interesting one, right? Because basically it lets you make like a sort of a wall of rocks. You gotta ask yourself, where do you put that, I guess? But it seems like maybe we're gonna have some over here, or sort of like it was like rock chunks before rock chunks were invented. Is kind of the way I assume these were. Seems like this little place over here is probably a place that should have some beings in it, right? Some kind of creatures that walk around and move about in this space here. Let's see, some different colors of dirt on it too. But I'm not really sure what those beings should be. You know, it's like what would be a fitting being? Maybe I'll put some of these down. But yeah, it's not entirely immediately clear, so I think we need to have some neutral hostile going on here. See what fits in there. That's a different head. It's a different sort of head. I don't know why he's got a head like that. That's really interesting. Looks like it's just a square. This guy too. Guess it's the same model. Alright. This guy is ahead. Oh, there you go. Sometimes things happen. Oh, this guy has different horns than the last time I saw him. That's cool. How about this guy? He's probably the same. So let's put one of these in. This is a pretty cool guy. Oh, and he shoots purple. Shoots out purple energy. Yeah, let's put one of these guys over here. This dragon. There probably used to be like some kind of other creature, but as we can tell, this dragon is head honcho over here now. Can't remember if this guy's the same amount of colors as before or not. The light environment is like throwing me off about, you know, what's unique and what's not unique. It just makes a good aesthetic. What can I say? So yeah, here we go. All right, we got this cool dragon over here with the little spikes on his head. I think that's pretty good. I think we're winning the game of making whatever's the first thing that comes to our mind. I'm starting to get a little tired though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down Orb of Fire. I'm going to take my Orb of Fire, I'm going to duke it out with that dragon, and then we'll see who wins. And if I win, I'm gonna go to sleep, call it a good night. And I hope you guys have a good night too once we get to that point. But first we got to see if we can we win against that dragon.
For my people.
He's ready. He's like, let me face that peril. For honor. For my people.
As you wish.
As you wish.
It shall be done. For honor.
It shall be done.
It shall be done.
It shall be done.
Death to the infidels.
All death to the infidels. There you go.
Defending your name.
Defending your name. Justice will be served. Death to the infidels. Death to the infidels. That's so funny.
Justice will be served. Death to the infidels.
But you know why he says death to the infidels? You guys know why, right? It's because in this same thing, he used the sound that he has now for something different. So if you go to, I guess it's just units, human, hero, paladin, he had the exorcism sound.
Strike down upon thee with great vengeance and fury.
So his strike with great vengeance is gone.
Strike
because it was this. This is the original.
With great vengeance and fury.
So that's what we're going to do now, is strike down upon this bronze drake with great vengeance and fury.
Justice will be served.
Justice will be served.
Defending your name.
Defending your name.
Justice will be served.
Justice will be served. Here you go.
Defending
I should have put in an item reward that I get when I beat this guy.
Justice will be served.
Look, Bronze Drake, I'm better than you, okay? I'm
Defending
invulnerable.
your name.
I'm invulnerable.
As you wish. For my people. It shall be done. For honor. Justice
Don't run where I didn't put any art. That's not as artistic. Yeah, run over here.
It shall be done.
Oh, we're off.
Wish. It shall be done.
That's
Death to the infidels.
The icon of it as being wore off looks very different.
Justice will be served.
Justice will be served. I mean, if I pause, the paladin's icon looks different now. It does.
Defending your name.
Oh, I just realized there's no button here for the message log. That's kind of fun.
Justice will be served.
I don't know what's up with that. All right.
For my people. For honor.
There you
for
go.
My people.
For my people.
For honor. It
For
shall
honor.
be done.
So we did it. We beat the dragon. What I'm gonna do after I walk by invulnerable here, I'm gonna go to this little lake. I think I'm gonna take a rest in the lake and just rest and call it a night and say that I hope everyone else is having a good life and a good time.